Have you ever felt like English is something far away, something you study but don't truly live? At Dynamic English, we believe that language becomes real when it's part of a moment, when it mixes with the sky, the sounds, the light around you. If that feels true for you, like this video, subscribe, and leave us a comment. The hallway was quiet as Kian stepped out of his hotel room. It was late, maybe 10 at night. The city of Barcelona hummed below, but inside the building, everything was still. He walked slowly toward the balcony at the end of the hall. It was a small corner space, open to guests but empty now. When he pushed the glass door open, warm air met his face. The scent of salt and something sweet, maybe citrus, maybe flowers, floated in. He stepped onto the balcony, letting the door swing shut behind him. And there it was. The city. Lit like a dream. The rooftop stretched in waves. Warm yellow lights lined the narrow streets. From above, they looked like rivers of gold. Cars moved slowly, their red taillights blinking gently. A church tower stood far off, its pointed top glowing faintly. Kian leaned forward on the railing. He didn't speak. Didn't move. Just watched. A light breeze moved through his shirt. Far below, someone laughed. A scooter zipped past. In the distance, a bell chimed 11 times. He whispered the numbers in English as he counted the chimes. 1, 2, 3. The sound faded into the soft buzz of the night. He thought about how long he had studied English. How many times he had read dialogues, answered questions, practiced grammar. But standing here, with the city under his feet, the language felt different. It felt alive. A plane passed overhead, its lights flashing. Somewhere below, music played, soft, rhythmic, distant. The kind of music you don't really hear, but feel. Kian let the words form in his head without effort. The city was glowing. He smiled. Then another sentence appeared. It looked like the stars had come down to rest on the rooftops. He didn't know where that came from. He wasn't trying to be poetic. The words had just arrived. Maybe this was learning, too. Not repeating. Not memorizing. But being. Being still. Being present. Letting the language come naturally. He took out his phone. Not to take a photo. Just to write a sentence. The balcony felt like a quiet island above a sea of lights. Then he added another. I wasn't speaking, but English was speaking to me. He put the phone away. Below, a tram stopped. A few people stepped off. One wore a bright yellow jacket. Another held a baguette wrapped in paper. Small things, small lives, but somehow beautiful from above. He thought, this is where English begins to live. Not in the pages, but in the light. In the air. He didn't need to say much. Just think. Just notice. He stood there for a while, letting the view paint itself into his memory. Then he whispered, thank you, not to anyone in particular, just to the night, the city, the moment. Back in his room, he didn't feel like sleeping right away. He opened his notebook. And for the first time in days, he started to write in English, not because he had to, but because he wanted to. In this story, you heard expressions like waves of rooftops, a sea of lights, language felt alive, and English was speaking to me. You also saw how silence, observation, and feeling can bring out natural language without pressure. If this kind of learning feels right to you, like the video, subscribe to Dynamic English, and tell us in the comments, when did a view make you feel connected to language? See you in the next video.